Job done though. Success. Good morning YouTube and the internets. Last night, stripping this head, I tried to show you how to pull the studs out. I've had a look. The video sort of cuts out just as it frees up, but yeah, I think you get the idea. If I'd have to do another one in the future, I'll show it a bit better detail. But what happened was on the last stud, I'm sure you're enjoying looking at the top of my head. Where did the stud go? I've lost the stud. These are all the ones I pulled out successfully. And there's one where half of it is still in there. So now I have the displeasure of doing a how to use an easy outs demonstration. Where the friggin' hell did that stud go? Anyway, it's fairly common in these RB heads to snap a stud for whatever reason. I thought, I said, geez, I've done well. I haven't broken any. None of them have even been like dangerous. And this here, I reckon, had about 2 foot-pounds of torque on it before it just let go. So yeah, I've got to get that one out, and I'll show you how to do that shortly. So I've picked an easy out, which is smaller than the bolt. I don't know how to actually correctly select the easy out, but I've never got it wrong in the past. I just pick one. I tend to go on the smaller side because I don't want to drill too much of the bolt out, because as these go in, it's going to expand it and it's going to make it harder to get out. So the more bolt there is left, the less likely it is to expand in the hole to fight what you're trying to do. So I've picked this one. This says it needs a 7/64 mil hole, which is 2.7 millimeters. Again, I'll go to the smaller side. I'll get a 2.5 millimeter drill bit. I can always drill it out a bit more if I need to, and I can almost go up to a bigger easy out if I need to, if I start small. Now, before we go anywhere near drilling anything, we need to make sure that the drill is going to go into the stud and not into the aluminium head. So try and find the middle of the stud as best you can. Stud's quite hard, so it's difficult to punch. A little bit off the centre there. So let's move out the centre punch. And you can move your centre punch with practice. Sorry, that was a prick punch, which is a 30-degree tip. This is a centre punch, which is a 90-degree tip. Or 60, I can't remember. One's much finer than the other. Okay, so now we've got a very good punch mark in there that a drill bit's going to sit in. As close to the middle as we can get it. We also want to be careful we don't drill through into the head, so that's about how much we've got to work with. Oh, sorry, that much. So we only want to go in, well, that far, really. Fairly self-explanatory. Contrary to popular belief, the faster your drill bit goes, when you're drilling holes, small holes especially, people like to go slowly. That's not what you want to do. You want to go as fast as possible, because the diameter of the drill bit's so small, the travel speed on the surface is too slow for cutting. So let's see what we can do here. Now, don't use a drill bit you like for this, because the studs are so hard, it's probably going to destroy the bit. I've got a whole stack, actually. I'll get the cheap ones out. Can't hurt to get some penetrating fluid in there either, WD, and keep your drill bit cool by spraying it on from time to time. So down to my cheap bits. Let's see how they go. Hardened stud. I'm about that deep into it, as you can see, like the high tide mark. Let's have a look and see if the easy out can get in there. The hole is slightly too small according to the recommendation, and I think we're going to struggle. We may have to go up to a 3 mil. So the way these work obviously is they just cut in to the bolt with a very aggressive auger-like thread in the opposite direction to what they do up in, just a reverse thread. And there we go, it's starting to move already, just with the tip of the easy out in there. Oh, slipped. I think this will ratchet. And there we go. And so the easier it just keeps working its way in, the more you fight it. The more it fights, the deeper it gets. One of these is a good idea if you're doing it. And voila! A broken starter's out. So contrary to popular, you don't have to drill all the way in, you don't have to drill a massive hole. This is just the very start of the easy out in that hole. This hole is undersized by point something of a mil. I would have had no drama of going out to 3 mil to use this easy out. It would have just gone in deeper. Might have been slightly easier, but just err on the side of caution, because I can always drill a bigger hole. I can't fill it in. Job done though. Success.